MVP 17's EZA details are in, and he's actually amazing. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we have the EZA details tweeted out by JP Dokkan. I gotta say, I am pretty excited to see how this guy turns out. He was previously a pretty decent support unit for the teams that he can be run on. He is obviously an Android's leader, but realistically, with the way he's set up, you're probably going to want to run him on Tournament of Power, Universal Survival Saga anyways, because he has the Tournament of Power links, and he's got some Saiyan links like Shocking Speed. So kind of curious to see how this turns out, if he ends up being as good as some of the other Universal Survival Saga EZAs we have received. So let's go ahead, let's jump over, let's take a look at Garesh's page here over on Twitter. He is Androids category key 3, HP attack defense 170, and Super Fizz key 3, HP attack defense 120. It's pretty standard for Dokkan Fest EZA lead, so no surprises there. His passive now post EZA is attack defense 120% at the start of turn. He gains an additional attack 120% when launching a super attack, and gains an additional defense 17% for each attack received, to the max of 50%. He gives all allies key 3 and defense 60%, and reduces damage received by 17%, plus an additional 40% damage reduction, and all allies defense 17% if HP is 77% or less. On his super attack, he is raising defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage, and greatly lowers attack and defense. So working our way back from the super attack, you guys know how I feel about the combination of lowering attack and defense while raising your own defense. It's basically like a double, right? Is basically like a double defense raise, right? Because now they can't attack as much, while your defense is also getting stronger. So, as a character who is a support role, right? So likely going to be in the 3rd slot. That's actually pretty powerful combo in events where attack can be lowered, but still raising defense is still good for his super attack effect. I think, I don't think before EZA, I think he just simply raised defense, or maybe not at all. I'm actually unsure. I never used him pre-EZA, so either way, the fact that he gets a little defense on super will definitely help him out. You may, being that he is a support unit, probably want to invest some in additionals for that. Looking at his passive, like we said, he is a support role. He is giving 60% defense, which he was doing before. But now, on top of that, if you are below 77% HP, he can give an extra 17% for a total of 77% defensive raise. Like, that's a lot. I mean, that's going to raise your allies well beyond what's necessary to tank most attacks from the hard bosses. You might not be tanking supers all that well, but it'll help your units survive most normal attacks from the major hitting bosses. 77% is pretty, I mean, that can be kind of scary, right, for certain characters who end up having to take a super, but given who you're going to want this character to be around, it's probably not that big of a deal, and I'll talk about that in a second. He's also giving damage reduction to himself. He gets 17% plus an additional 40% if you're also below that threshold. So that's really helpful for him. Again, he's a support unit, so likely going to be floating off in the 3rd slot anyways. So the combination of raising defense and the 57%, I'm sorry, damage reduction, it'll make him pretty solid in the third slot. Where he's really going to come into play, like I said, is in that defensive buff. 77% defense is a huge number. It's not anything to be messed around with, right? And you figure you're probably going to be running this guy on Tournament of Power, Universal Survival Saga, or Representatives of Universe 7, and you're gonna probably have him around this guy. Remember, this guy wants other Universal Survival Saga allies on the team, so having the 17 in the third slot with maybe like a UI Goku in a first slot, you've got a pretty solid rotation. You've got UI Goku, who's got 70% chance to dodge the attacks in the first slot, assuming it's not, assuming it's not Broly where dodging is canceled. Then you've got this guy just going balls to the wall on his attack. I mean, we've all seen what Blue Kaioken Goku can do post EZA. So I think, given, and I think they also share a couple links too, right? Oh no, he's got over in a flash. He doesn't have shocking speed. So actually, they're only sharing 2 links, but he'll be getting most of his links from the UI Goku on that imagined scenario I just gave up there anyway. So it's not that big of a deal for him. I think he's going to be really good. I think he's going to be very helpful on the Tournament of Power teams, Universal Survival Saga or Reps of Universe 7. I can't really see you running this guy on androids. I mean, I suppose the extra defense would be good there, right? There's a lot of units that could benefit from that, but again, we've got like, what, 3 androids, technically 4 if you count artificial life forms, 200% lead, so I can't really see why you'd be running him as lead unless it was like Battlefield or something, but realistically, you're probably running him on Universal Survival Saga anyways. But I do think he's good. I think he's going to be very helpful for these teams, and I can't wait to test him out when he comes to Global. I don't have this guy on my JP account, so I don't really think I'll be able to do any kind of showcases with him on any kind of teams, since basically all I have is the anniversary teams and then the Super 17 team, which I don't think he actually doesn't fit on. So yeah, it doesn't matter anyways. So anyways, guys, that is the video. That is EZA, not Super 17, Fizz MVP 17. He's pretty good. He's pretty solid. He's going to be a great support unit, which I feel like they've kind of been doing a lot with EZAs here. So I'm not too disappointed in how he turned out. But like I said, that is the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, what are your thoughts on this guy's EZA? And what are your thoughts about the timing of this EZA? Because on JP, we're in the middle of the Super 17 celebration, and while this is an Android 17, he doesn't work at all with that Super 17, so I'm kind of curious, what are your thoughts on the timing of this? Could it be hinting at something much larger, a bigger picture that maybe we're not seeing? But, that's maybe for another video. So, anyways, guys, if nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.